Hi guys, so I'm Frances. I'm going to lead you through a short little mini flow today. This is a 15-minute yoga flow. If you need anything to help you reach the ground a little higher, I just had a prop. I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is, honey, Selene. So all props do, I'm using literally a box for some goggles that I got from Amazon. So you don't need a yoga block. You don't need to spend extra money. I'm sure you have a water bottle, a hydro flask you can use. So, as in most flows, I know some teachers don't teach it. I do traditional Ashtanga vinyasa as my primary practice, so I can't help it. But if you know any warm-up that you like to do, by all means do it. If you want to do jumping jacks, something. But we're going to start with a sun salutation A. So hands down by your side, palms face forward. As you inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Now, and this is Hoku. If you haven't met him in my other classes, he likes bothering me during yoga. You guys are at home, you might have a similar friend. So do sun salutations. From down dog, look forward. Inhale, step foot, step or jump up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way back upright. Exhale, hands at heart center, hands down by your side. So do one with me now. Maybe you do 2 or 3 on your own, really warming up the body. The sun salutation, if you just do that, you have a whole body stretch. Key point on solstices, I do 108 of them. It's tiring. So, next, you can either do this from your down dog or from the top of your mat. Hands to your hips, and exhale, step that left foot back a huge step, bringing your left foot to be parallel with the back of your mat. Right foot is forward. Ideally, your right thigh should be parallel with the floor. Find where your hips are feeling today. If you started from down dog, you would just look forward, inhale, right foot forward, rise up, warrior 2. From warrior 2, inhale, right arm up, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Still breathing in, reverse your triangle. Exhale, open up, arms to warrior 2. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, find your triangle. So in triangle, your right hand's either on your right foot, right thigh, but you're careful, you're not leaning into it, just a guide. 2 more breaths. Now, find that prop I asked you to get when we started. Left hand to the left hip. Slowly bend a little into that right leg. Bring your hand to your prop. Left foot is flexed, pointing to your left side of your mat. Rise up to half moon pose. Nice, right? Now hold this for anywhere from 3 to 5 breaths. Slowly bend a little into that right knee. And with all the grace in the world, step it back. Warrior 2. As you exhale, windmill your hands down. Step that right foot back. Chaturanga or high to low. High to low, knees, chest, and chin down to the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Looking forward to between the hands. As you inhale, your left foot's are gonna step forward. You're gonna rise up to your warrior 2. So now your right foot's parallel with the back of your mat. I'm just going to face the other direction so that I can be facing the camera. So once you're in your warrior two, take a moment here, see how your hips are feeling, see how the left side feels compared to the right side we just did a minute ago. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Reverse your triangle. Exhale. Upper body comes back to warrior two, arms. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Hold that for a few breaths. Then you're gonna find that prop that I moved to the left side. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Left hand either on the prop or on the floor. Right hand on the hip, rise up. Half moon pose. Your eyes can either be on the floor or the ceiling, wherever you feel more stable. And slowly bend to that left knee, lower down with all the grace in the world. Warrior two. From here, hands to your hips. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Now you're at the top of your mat. Hands down by your side. Find your mountain pose. So that's a fun little flow that I love doing. It's really challenging and simple. So incorporating that into your own yoga practice is always fun. Now a little variation on that. Starting at the top of your mat, going through a vinyasa until you're in down dog. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant. Step, float, jump back, high to low, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the ceiling. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. This time, angle your foot at a 45-degree angle, not parallel with the back of your mat. Rise up to warrior one. From warrior one, interlace your hands behind your back. Press your knuckles down as you push your chest up. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward. Right shoulder onto right thigh. And slowly, your right knee is already bent. Come to your tiptoes of your left foot, tip it a little forward, and slowly bring yourself forward to warrior three pose. Ah. Maybe you can straighten that right leg. Maybe you do a little dance. That just means you're trying. And slow, sorry. There we go. Slowly open your arms out to an airplane. And hands come down to the mat. Try to bring your left foot as high as you can. Standing splits. And exhale, left foot meets the right, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse all the way back upright. And exhale, hands at heart center or at your side. So that's a nice little warrior one flow. So we're going to do it on the other side now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back, high to low. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking forward. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step that left foot forward, right foot at a 45-degree angle. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands come behind your back. As you press your knuckles down, chest goes up. Slowly as you exhale, left shoulder to left thigh. Shifting your weight into your left foot, right foot comes to its tiptoes. Shift forward. Try and find some flight. Arms come out to a T, airplane. And hands down to the floor. Standing splits. Right foot meets the left, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way back upright. And exhale, hands at heart center or at your side. So that is another warrior one flow. If you ever want to add that in after a few vinyasas, taking a few deep breaths here. Now, part of the home yoga practice is you get to like play with it and add your own little variations. So I showed you a warrior two flow, and I showed you a warrior one flow. I'm going to bring that prop back from the warrior two flow, sorry, that we used for half moon pose, if you remember. So if you're going through the flows, go through the warrior one flow, vinyasa, step the right foot forward, warrior one. Now you can have your hands at your back once more, maybe keep them upright. You can choose which warrior one pose you take. It's your practice, literally. You're at home, so it's literally your practice. So shift your weight into your right foot, and you lift up into your warrior three. Once you open up your arms, instead of both hands to the floor for standing splits, right hand to the block or the floor, left hand to the hip, and maybe you open it up, finding your half moon from your warrior one flow. Then you can finish off in your warrior two, bending into that right leg, gently coming into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmilling down, stepping it back, and going through a vinyasa. Walking it out and breathing there. Now, going from warrior one to warrior two flows, it does change your hips from an open configuration to from a closed configuration to a wide open configuration. So if you do those flows, I would highly suggest some hip stretches. So this is a lot of people's favorite. Slowly bring that right knee to the right wrist, right foot to the left side of the mat. We're going to take half pigeon. So you're trying your best to keep your hips squared with the front of your mat. And sometimes you're just trying to feel for sensation in your right hip here. So if you feel a lot of sensation, stay up. This is already the pose. If you think you might have more, if you go down, it might activate into your right abductors, sorry. But once more, feel your own body. If you feel like the sensation lessened as you went down, then by all means, stay up. So hold this for a few breaths, tuck your left toes, and step back into your downward facing dog. Walk it out, loosen up that right hip, then go into your left side. Same as before, left knee behind left wrist, left foot at the right side of your mat, right foot all the way back. Feel here. If you feel like it, maybe you go down, maybe you don't. And if you don't feel enough sensation in this pose on either side, to increase sensation, you would just bring your shin to be more parallel with the front of the mat. If you need less sensation, bring your foot closer to your pelvis. And after that, you walk it out in downward facing dog. You should have some nice open hips or nice stretched hips. Mine are horribly tight. But from here, by incorporating vinyasa and some warrior 2 poses and warrior 1 base poses, you can always play to see how your body is feeling. Always feel free to play. You are at home, so do what your body is telling you to do, even if you don't have anyone telling you exactly this is what you need to be doing. So this is Frances. This was a short 15-minute yoga class highlighting a warrior 2 base flow, a warrior 1 base flow, and a half pigeon stretch to help stretch out the hips after said flows. If you wanted to Google any poses that we did, they were warrior 1, warrior 2. We did warrior 3 with a bound variation, and I also did half moon pose if you want to Google any of these. Have a great day, you guys.